Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, we're going to look at the new Faerie. So here's the new Faerie deck that I try to put together based on what the current metagame kind of shaped out to. I feel like having a Halo Forager makes a pretty good Faerie additional synergy because, well, we can use her ability to get back cards like Eldraine, cards like Faerie Fencing, or maybe even cards like Spell Stutter on our turn to be able to use. I don't think it works that way. I think it's you have to cast it right away, right? No, so it does not work with Spell Stutter, but it does work with Go for the Throw. So basically, we're trying to get additional card synergy from our graveyard with Halo Forager while still keeping to the tempo aggressive Faerie goodness. That's the idea of the deck. If you look at it, it's pretty low to the ground. We have in the early game 4 Sleep-Cursed Faerie to get on board, 4 Eldraine to get our opponent's hand. Basically a Thoughtseize. We have 3 Faerie Dreamthief. I couldn't fit 4 in, so there's only 3 in the deck. It's a late game card draw, and an early game 1/1, so it's something to get damage in. We also have 4 Faerie Fencing. As a removal, we have 4 Faerie Mastermind as our sort of hidden card draw, but not really, just more of a 2-3 beater. We have a 4 Spell Stutter. We have 2 Go for the Throw. Only 1 Lightless Looter because I don't really want to loot away my Halo Forager, but otherwise it's pretty good. We have 3 Obyra, Dreaming Duelist, which is very good to get Drain on, but she is legendary, so you gotta be a little bit careful with that. And then we have 4 Halo Forager to get all of our instant sorceries rebound, basically, but not really rebound, right? Replayability. And then we have 2 Kaito. I took out the Faerie that basically does a Rafine impression, but instead are running 2 Kaitos in order to get card draw after we attack. Because a lot of times with the Faerie deck, we don't want to tap out before we attack. We want to attack first, see what our opponent's response are before we then draw cards, tap out, or hold up only 1 or 2 mana. Then we have 2 Talon, the Kindly Lure, kind of as the end game card, the ultimate Faerie Noble, to name a card that we know our opponent is going to use to kill us, and instead we're going to put that on board to make our opponent really hesitate to play that. Or, basically any number of spells with that value. Not just mana value, power and toughness value. So then our land base, so we're pretty fast, so we're only running 23 lands. We have 4 islands, 3 swamps, 1 Otawara, 1 Takenuma, 4 Darkslick Shores, 4 Shipwreck Marsh, 4 Underground River, and 2 Mirrex. Very standard Mire color. I wanted to see whether or not this new version can have legs. So let's go try it out. New season, new old deck. Everyone's playing either Super Control or Mono Red Aggro, so maybe we can get Faerie to be in the middle of that tempo, not even mid-range, but early mid-range kind of style. We're against Storm, that's nice. You go first with a 1-drop, and then no black for 2. Oh man, that's probably bad. Do I keep this hand? We do go first, but we got a bunch of 3-drops. So I have a 1-drop, which is nice, but I feel like this is a hand that I will lose on turn 3 on. So let's mulligan. This hand is worse, but it's fine. We can put back a Dreamthief. Yeah, we'll probably put back a Dreamthief, because turn 1 we're Shipwreck Marshing. Everything else is pretty good. Hello, Storm. I mean, I mulligan second, right? Then mulligan first? Oh, he also mulligan? Is that why? Go, Pong-Chan! Look at him. Look at him go. Alright, nothing. Here is a Obyra. We can stutter a lot, pretty nice, but really depends on what our opponent's really going to play. Nothing too scary. Oh, we can actually counter this. Do we counter this to save our Obyra? I mean... Okay, he has 2 more mana. What can he do with 2 more mana? Maybe he has a counter spell to counter ours? I don't want to gain the life. Ooh. Make him fight for it, but I still can't Mastermind even if I make him fight for it. This is probably bad. Alright, make him fight for it. Ooh. Let me drain you. What deck are you? Oh! Okay, well, what would happen if you don't have an Invoke? Sunset? Well, put out a creature so you don't get any card draw. I mean, he doesn't get any card draw anyways, but it's fine. We fly. I need another land for the Ego Drain, but I also don't need to Ego Drain. Oh, he's gonna race. The race is on. There's our land. Do you think he's gonna tap out though? He doesn't have anything in the graveyard to actually be useful, so take action. Is that how it works? Pay 1. Auto pay. There we go. No, I want to use my graveyard. I'm gonna drain you. What do you have now? Oh, Portal. Well, he's definitely waiting for things to happen, huh? Well, I don't really want to make him discard 0. That's annoying. I don't know why I did that. That's probably bad. I give him a top deck out. Because before he had nothing in the graveyard. If he top decks the Reanimate card, I'm gonna go crazy. Because I wanted to see what card he had, but big score. Okay. He gives me a card. I'm not gonna block. You're crazy. We're racing. He's got 3 mana. This is not flash, right? I didn't play on the wrong time. Alright, we got one more stutter. Maybe he'll have a reanimate on the stutter. Atraxa. No. There you go. Good game. Slow start on our end, but good enough to close out because we had all those stutters. Ego Drain. It's actually kind of funny that Ego Drain's very bad against his deck, but good enough to get the one card we need to get out of his hand. But it could have gone bad if he top decked and reanimated. Would there be a better way to play that game though? I guess I could have waited until I had 8 mana and then steal his Invoke, but that would have been extra bad. Oh, the Monk! Nice avatar. You go first with 3 drops, 2 drops and 3 drops. I think it might be good enough because we got this into a fencing. If he has creatures, we get to go first. So Obyra is usually pretty good. Let's stay with what we have. Say hi. I don't like this hand going first, but it's definitely not the worst hand I've had. Darkslick Shores. Kamehameha. Oh well, that's a not a fun draw after we get after we finish turn 1. That would have been great turn 1. Alright. So Obyra's getting countered. Fine. Do we play it in sorcery speed? I guess we do. So that we can put a Sleep-Cursed Faerie out. Against a control deck, we didn't land a turn 1 drop. That is probably not great. If we can get an Ego Drain on, this would be fantastic, but What already got that? He's gonna take out my Obyra? Yeah. Alright, well, we can double tap to untap it. So that means that we don't want to play out the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. Or we don't want to play out the Darkslick Shores. He's gonna go up a Beanstalk. Alright, our opening was really, really crappy, so I guess we're just gonna eat it. He's got 2 mana. He's gonna go up a Beanstalk again. Mana value. This is a mana value 6. A lot of his cards are mana value 5. That's kind of tricky, huh? The Talon doesn't hit much because this is 6. He already played 2 up the Beanstalk, so he's not going to play a lot of 2. This will be 5. So I guess I will... Do I name 5 or 6? That's a good question. If I name 6, Leyline Binding won't be able to hit it. If I name 5, I won't get board wiped. I think he wants to board wipe, right? +5, -1. I mean, Talon's a very good card. It's just, with what's going on right now, I'd much rather have a more aggressive hand. But hey, you know, Ego Drain's a good draw. He's gonna Wandering Emperor me right now? No, he's gonna let his Wandering Emperor expire. That's interesting. Well, I guess he does not see this coming. You can march. You can march my Talon here. If you want, I get to draw a card. He gets to draw 2, though. That's really good. Stupid Beanstalk, man. That's so good. Draws 2. Takes 2, and I draw a card. It gets exiled. Take action. 1. Let's take that card out. Or take out one of the cards that he drew. Another Beanstalk, huh? And then a Hornlock Whale. If he plays another Beanstalk, he's gonna have 4 mana left. So, see what he wants to do. He's not gonna Otawara any of these cards. Another Beanstalk. You know what would be really great if I had a counterspell? Ah well. Can't win it every time. So do we deal... Huh. This is not a card draw spell. So even if I do that, I'm not gonna kill him. Did he draw a good spell? Lay down arm. Well, I'll gain that life. He's surviving. He is surviving. He's gonna Otawara my... Whoa. Is that correct? I mean, he doesn't save 3 damage. Ooh, that's a good card. Does he have a board wipe? Oh man, if he has a board wipe, that'd be pretty bad for me. He draws a lot of cards, and then I get nothing. But he is at 1. He dies to a Faerie. Okay, so he still dies to a Faerie. gives me some life. What does he actually have? Wandering Emperor, okay. He wants to exile my Faerie, go up to 3.
Then guided like water. You are not much of a roadblock.
Let's see, what does he have that I can take advantage of? Nothing, except lay down arm and march. Can't really march this, that's too much. I can attack the Emperor so that it dies. But I need to forage or something, right? Guess we'll just march one of the beanstalks. Just so that we'll have something out. It's not fun. Alright, they get 1 draw. Actually, does this even work? Guess we'll find out. No, it doesn't work. Because this is 1. I can't pay the X. It didn't matter. Lethal is lethal. He's gonna wait till I have it? He has a response. Is it just Mirrex? Ah, salty Mirrex. Okay, well. You're just gonna hold up your priority and not let me win? I guess we both have to wait. See, these are the kind of people that are not deserving of playing Magic. Just, what the hell? If you're gonna lose, just lose with grace. Stop saltying. It's not like you lost a Faerie. It's fair. Sometimes it happens. You and your beanstalk. Okay, we did the science thing. We figured out that it does not work when we take their march. We could take their march when we had when we paid 1, which is really weird. That means that we could have marched a 0. Not that there was any 0 on board. Alright, we beat up the beanstalk. That's really good, but they had really bad draws, to be fair. We had 1 Eldraine, and they did not play the Emperor in response. If they did, would have been a different game. This time... Okay, we have the combo in hand. The problem is, do I want this hand? Because we don't go first anymore. We gone first too much, and they're rogue. Rogue 8. They have an ugly Faerie. Our Faerie's better. Look. I'm a Dreamthief. Oh, I do want that. Do they have a play on turn 2? Not having a play on turn 2 is bad for our opponent. Because now, the world is our oyster. We got a counter spell. Potentially to counter anything they have. I don't even want to Ego Drain them because that leaves me tapped out. And if they play nothing, we got a Mastermind. They're probably going to play something, right? No? Just going to counter my Mastermind? Acceptable. Not great, but acceptable. The question is, do we Kaito now? I think so, right? He's got 1 mana open. Can't stop a Kaito.
You'll never see me coming. I know something.
See, I would not draw a land next turn, and it would have been bad. They've got 4 mana. Comes Shieldred. Go for the throw on a thief. Let's draw on this card. Ooh.
I'll be taking that now.
I don't want to discard my Mastermind. I don't want to discard any of these cards. But I have to discard something. Right? I went up a card today, so I gotta go down a card. Is Faerie Mastermind the best card to discard here, though? Because, okay, what am I gonna do? Play Sleep-Cursed Faerie, hold up Mastermind? Maybe it's Fencing? Maybe it's Fencing. Because we can't kill a Shieldred, but we can counter it. Oh. Can't counter it. Wow. Didn't expect that. That's kind of annoying. Alright, let's play that. You can't kill it anyways. Forgot that they're all black mana. Well, since they're all black mana, do I just draw a card with the Dreamthief then? No, I need to ego drain him, see what he has. Maybe he'll forget that I don't have a counterspell. Maybe I'll make disappear an ego drain, which I doubt. That would be a very bad play. Oh, double make disappear, huh? Well, we just play around that. There, quit. Want to play Dimir Control? You gotta learn how to play Dimir Control. Hold on a second. Did our opponent have 3 make disappear? Shuffler's fine. I think that's everyone's motto playing Arena. Shuffler's fine. So we would have gotten rid of the whale there. No point getting rid of 1 out of the 2 make disappear. Just play around that the whale game and they won't be able to do anything. That is why we sneak a Kaito in. Once the Kaito is snuck in, it's just we're getting value every turn and our opponent really can't stop it. Alright, we're playing against Chatbot 1024. I don't know what that reference to. We go Shuffler's fine. Look at that. It's horrible, but hilarious. We won too many games, so let's throw one today by playing a bunch of Faeries. If they're aggro, we'll probably die. If they're control, we'll die on turn 4 or 5. If they're aggro, we'll probably die. Alright. Funny how they had a fortified beachhead with no soldiers. What kind of an aggro deck are they playing? Hello. Would you like to fight my board full of Faeries? Alright, that's why you just didn't want to do it. No swamps. Yes. Alright. Our opponent's trying to race us. I'm no longer stunned. Oh, a little bit stunned by their plays. Flash! Well, like I said, we're throwing a game today because Shufflers decided you're getting a bad hand, and then you're getting a bad rap. What is this? Look at the top card. Ugh, I hate these cards. Top card of your library. Every card does that now. It's just not a good gimmick. It's just Future Sight, but different models or different modes of Future Sight. Yeah, 1 swamp. We turn our deck live. No swamps here. You should attack with the errata. You never know. Maybe something will happen to you. Errata. Errant and Giada. It does. Oh, do they have a buff? Is that why they're doing this? Do they just want to race? I mean, why don't we just race? I mean, I'm sure the whole deck is flash speed, right? It's been ridiculous. Not drawing any lands. Or, you know, you could just rope. I already said hi. Why not? Why not? Do they have a flash speed spell? They could have Wandering Emperor, right? You could play, yeah, they could play Wandering Emperor. Can't do anything against the face, but you could play it. Do something next turn. You know, this whole hand would have been nice if any of these is a swamp. But no! No, 2 islands. And a chatbot opponent. I know how you feel, Pompon Chung. Our opponent is a degenerate magic player with the beach ball. Sentinel. Alright, I'm just gonna go GG and leave. Because I'm pretty sure we're losing this game, but it's going to take a very long time because opponents is a degenerate Magic player that just ropes. If you want to win an arena, you don't really have to be good at anything. Just rope, right? Just wait till your opponent loses patience and they leave. That's the best way to win. I mean, I lose my patience and leave all the time, so they get their win from me. Akito. Now we get the 1, 2, 3 without an instant or sorcery and 4 lands. Alright, well, we go from all lands or no lands to all lands. That's what's going on today. Deserted Beach, another control. We face 1 aggro and 3 control, and well, actually no, this is a 4th control deck, right? And of the aggro decks, we could have beat. We did not draw a 3rd land for like 6 turns. Lots of cards getting countered here. Wait! Hiya! Wedding announcement. You got it. It's annoying, but I'm about to be more annoying. Go for the throw. That's nice. Maybe he wants card draw. I mean, I don't think he will once I play off Faerie Mastermind, but what would he do this turn? Emperor? He could Emperor. But what am I doing this turn? He's probably just gonna Emperor, right? Yep. The problem is if he Emperors, he'll die.
I've learned much during my
He'll
travels.
kill Obyra,
Let me show
and then the Emperor dies. I don't know if that's a fair trade for him.
you them.
To just give up Obyra for an Emperor? Alright. Are we
Still
untapping next
much to
turn?
learn.
I don't think so. He's not going to Emperor the Sleep-Cursed Faerie, so we're not untapping. Are we card drawing? Yeah, let's do this. I might have to draw cards. I don't think Go for the Throw will hit anything. But if he draws cards, oh man. You sure you want to do that? Alright, free 1/1. You want to counter my Faerie Mastermind? No. Just give me 3 cards. Actually 2. Still. It's a lot of cards to give someone. Alright, and we got a Faerie Fencing, and then he quit. Yeah, see? Faerie Mastermind's very overwhelming. Especially when people don't remember that they're going to give their opponent cards that they draw. So, man, is that a blowout game today. We beat everyone except that one game when we did not draw a 3rd land for 5 turns. So that's just a shuffler game. And every other game, the Faerie did its thing. The Faeries are back. Oh man, this Faerie is way better than the old Rogue deck in my opinion. It's just so good in synergy. And the Halo Forager comboing with Ego Drain, oh, did it stomp our control opponent. This is what happened when everyone just plays control, right? And when there's aggro, it's fair, but against aggro, you can just remove their creatures, right? Faerie Fencing, Go for the Throw, counter their big splashy spells, and you stop an aggro deck. Against control deck, they're holding back. Guess what? Ego Drain's gonna take out a card. We know they don't have any more counter spells. We're gonna flashback our Ego Drain, take out more cards. They're all Snapcaster combo. So good. And it's scary. Alright, well, that's the whole deck. The whole deck list is here. It's absolutely fantastic and fun to kind of beat down on your opponent. I don't think I would change anything in this deck. I think every card here serves its purpose. It worked pretty well. We have 23 lands, so the land base is slightly smaller. And there was one game that did hurt because we did not have a third land, but even if you have 30 lands in a deck, that might still happen. If you have 50 lands in the deck, you might still only draw all 10 of the non-land cards, because that's how Shuffler works for you. Alright, well, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.